I should do a fit check from now on because, like, look at this. Okay, hold on. Bad. Let's do this. Week 10 of The Artist Way. If you're new here, why did you click on week 10? This week had a lot of things that I wrote about a lot in my morning pages. I did not know what to expect in this week because this is the beginning of weeks that I didn't read before. I had no idea what I was getting into, and it picks on thinking of fame and competition, and I really struggle with that. And especially in this day and age of social media, we all struggle with that as artists. Numbers, views, streams, this is all we think about. And totally valid, totally understandable. And there's this instant validation or gratification that we get from getting millions of views and going viral and getting all these streams that you wanted. And it's hard to tell yourself that they don't mean anything sometimes, because I think there's a creator on TikTok who had 15 million followers. He made a movie, great movie. He's a great filmmaker. Nobody showed up, or not a lot of people showed up. Like, very, very low percentage of that 15 million. And he crashed because of that, because you would think you made it having 15 million followers, but they're not substantial people. Some of them might be bots. Most of them might be non-active fans, and very little of them are active fans. And also there's a chance that they're not in the same city. There are a lot of barriers. Still don't justify how much 15 million followers mean nothing. And that's why a lot of my videos, when they went viral, I thought that I made it. I can go viral, this is it. But it wasn't, because it wasn't either the fan base that I wanted, or active listeners, or active fan base. It wasn't my people. Side note, I noticed that a lot of my TikTok followers are men, which is a problem. Go follow some weird guy online. Leave me alone. I want the girlies to follow me. I want the girlies and the queers and the non-binaries to come to my page and feel safe and feel happy. You would not like my content. Why are you on my page? If you're a guy, and if you're a feminist, and if you're anti-AI, and if you're anti-capitalism, or at least late-stage capitalism, and if you are pro-Palestine, welcome. Welcome to my space. You also have to support LGBTQ rights, obviously. If you like Drag Race and if you like drag queens, that's a plus, even if you're straight. All these things are a prerequisite to be in my world. And if you are in it not knowing that this is a prerequisite, why are you here? You know, that's why when I looked at my followers on TikTok, I was so confused, because I was like, who are you guys? Why are you here? And if you're here and you're not active, what are you doing? Go away, or do something. I don't know. Follow people that you would actually like, give them your time and money. I don't know. I don't care for the followers if they don't do anything, especially on TikTok, because TikTok is the least platform so far that translates like followers to fans. YouTube is the highest rate between like followers or subscribers to fans so far. But yeah, I was also looking into the world that I would create as an artist, the world that is mine, that I would share with the world, and then who wants to be in it. For example, Sabrina Carpenter's world is distinguished. It's a brand, it's a world, and you would want to be in it if you like that vibe. But you don't have to always want to be in it. So this is a world where you can escape. And then you have Ethel Cain, which is a different world that you would want to escape to in a certain mood. So like, I want to be that kind of artist that you want to escape to in a certain mood. Or if it really fits your world, this is the one world you want to live in, you're welcome. I have plenty of room in that world. So I was looking into what that world would look like and what my brand would look like. And I really like dark academia, I read a lot of dark academia. I love books. I love studying. I'm a nerd. I love studying and reading and going deep into a lot of the intellectual topics. This is the kind of world I like to create. I like debating. I like discussing things. I don't mind having different views with people as long as the base of human rights is all laid out, as long as we both agree that humans deserve the basic rights and we have to align on what the basic rights are. I'm okay. And this is just me. This is my world. I can say whatever I want. This is my opinion. This is my world. So, and then if you want to be in it, you're more than welcome. And if you have suggestions to alter it, we can look into that. But it's my world, you know? I see a lot of people trying to change artists and telling artists you can't do that. That's offensive to me. There's a base where, is it offensive or are you offended? These are two different things. And if you're offended by that person's artistic world, don't be in it. I'm making this world and I'm building it brick by brick. Part of building it, and maybe this is the beginning of unblocking, is I started making music. Where's the cheers music? I need to start putting sound effects. It was so weird, but it felt so good. And it felt like natural and no pressure. I was like, you don't like that part? Cut it out. You don't need to make something work if it doesn't work. And have fun with it. You have no pressure to release anything, and that kind of helped to work on something without having to worry. So this week has been productive, but for the most part, I was too busy to see the productivity of it, because I was like, no, I don't have time to do the tasks. I don't have time to do the morning pages sometimes, but I do them eventually. And I'm always like, oh, I'm not doing so well in this week. I'm not immersed in this week, but I was. And I was unblocking without realizing it. So that was very nice to see myself do at the end of the week, reflecting on it, even right now. And focusing on the distractions of being too busy and all that. I was being too busy with work. And ironically, there was some phase where I had no energy for the morning pages. And I had no energy for an artist date, and I didn't know why. And there was some resistance there, but because I was unblocking that, I was afraid of unblocking without realizing it. So the bottom line exercise really helped, because I got to say, okay, I know you put a lot of tasks, and I know you're trying to work with your ADHD so that you're putting a lot of tasks into your task app so that you can remind yourself to do things. Maybe prioritize putting your art or creative tasks at a higher priority than doing the dishes. I know you really want to do the dishes, but you can also write a song. And I know you hyperfixate on stuff. I hyperfixate a lot on stuff, ADHD, but it's mainly on reading. Right now I'm hyperfixated on a book. And so all I want to do is just read that book. And as fun and as okay as that is, I have other things to finish. I can feel my artist child telling me, okay, maybe we wake up early and do more creative stuff in the morning. I was ignoring it until I was like, she's telling me to do this because she's trying to make art. She's trying to make something. I'm being channeled to create something. The creator, God, whoever, is trying to make me produce something. And I've read that in The Creative Act, actually, another book, that says the art needs to be made. Whether it goes through you or goes through someone else, it's going to have to be made. When it's time for that piece of art to happen, it's going to happen. It's not going to wait for you to do it. If it's not going to go through you, it's going to go through someone else. So make sure you listen to it. And so I'm trying to listen to that. I've been doing a lot of artist days without realizing that I'm doing an artist date. Whether I'm playing the piano or I'm spending an evening writing or reading or watching TV. Sometimes my artist would want that. Or producing, like that one evening when I decided to produce, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna grab the mic and I'm gonna record. And I've recorded for the first time in months. So, those were my artist dates. And I've kind of gotten into the habit of doing at least one a day, which is crazy. And I was giving myself shit for it. I was like, you're not doing your artist dates, but I was. I was just not aware of it, which is crazy. Again, I'm feeling like there's some sort of breakthrough about to happen. This chapter really helped with not caring about fame and the gratification that fame brings and just creating my world. And so maybe more videos of that, maybe more videos of discussing in detail some topics that I do research on, which I love to do. I just need to have time to do that, which means I need to dedicate more time into being full-time content creator, and I don't mind doing that. That would be fun. Maybe making more music and filming more, and who knows, maybe that's the breakthrough. I feel like there's a world for me that I should create in, and I've created the space. It's time to create the virtual space for it, and I'm so close. I feel like it's happening. I don't know why, but I feel it in my gut. Anyway, so that was week 10, which is crazy to say that out loud. 2 more weeks, I guess. Next week is recovering a sense of autonomy, which I don't even know what that means. Anyway, thank you for staying to week 10. And if you're not, and you're watching this way years later after I'm super successful and super unblocked and creative, well, you should have seen it before. What's wrong with you? But yeah, here's to week 11, I guess.